Okay guys, so I'm going to show you real quick how to log into Tinkercad and what it looks like when you get there. Step 1, go to the class website, mattswenson.weebly.com. You've been doing things over here under the COVID-19 tab. We're going to go back to the actual regular Honors Math 2 tab. You'll see that if I just hover over it, the fourth option is 3D printing. We're going to click on that guy and it takes us here. Got a cool picture of a 3D printer. Then we have the Tinkercad logo. Couple of buttons, and down below are 3 videos. These are the 3 videos that you watched parts of or were suggested to watch yesterday. The Prusa factory tour, the 3D printing time-lapse video, and then this is the kind of history of the Prusa company, which I found very interesting. But we're going to focus up here on the Tinkercad. If you are in first period, obviously you're going to click the first period button. Third period, you're going to click third period. I made myself an account under first period, so I'm going to click that one. Oops, I was already logged in. I should log out. So what happens when I try it before recording. So first period, you will see this. Welcome to Honors Math 2, Period 1, 2020. Enter your nickname provided by your teacher. Like I said in the last video, your nickname is your first name and your last name with no capitalization or spaces. And you're going to log in. I have already made a couple of designs, so you probably won't have anything right here. I have a couple. It generates these silly little names for each of the videos you're going to do. If you wanted to start from scratch, this is where you'll click Create New Design. This is where you can see all the designs you've previously made. So you can see I did this 12 days ago and this one 19 days ago. We're going to go up here to the Learn button, right? So if we go up to this Learn button and then Lessons in the middle, this is where you will find the videos you're looking for. You'll remember I mentioned the chess pawn. This is the last one. Click See All Lessons, and you'll be able to see all of the different tutorials. So look at your sheet. I typed in the names of the ones you're going to do. There tend to be down at the bottom here. I know you're doing camera controls, learning the moves, creating holes. You're doing kind of these guys down here, and then you're going to finish with the chess pawn up at the top. It's relatively important that you do them in order as they're teaching you some of the controls of Tinkercad. If some of you have used this before, great. This is going to be a very easy little refresher for you. If you haven't used this before, it's really not bad. Let me show you a simple one real quick. Let's do scale, copy, and paste. You click on it, it's going to open Tinkercad. This is exactly what Tinkercad looks like when you're designing from scratch, except that when you're designing from scratch, you don't have this menu here on the left. This is where you'll see instructions, so it gives you a little heads up. We're going to learn how to drag, scale, copy, and paste shapes on your work plane. We're starting with a blank work plane, so here we go. Click Next. Add shapes. It pops up a little design, and it tells you to step 1 down here in the instructions. Begin by finding the orange cylinder. Oh, found it. Click and drag it to the work plane. Drop it into the outline. So I can put this wherever I want, but I'm going to try and get it right in the middle. Continue to the next step. This is just some of the controls that pop up for every shape when you put stuff down. You'll figure that out. Repeat that process by bringing another one. So I'm going to grab it and drag it over here and let them overlap a little bit based on the outline it gave me. Perfect. Continue to the next step. You're going to scale. So then it tells you to click and drag the white dot, make it 15 millimeters at the top so you can click. You can either click and drag or you can type. Okay, and then next step. So you're just going to keep going through that until you finish. This one we're at 5 of 7. We're close. When you're done with that, you can go ahead and go back to your Tinkercad up here. If you click the Tinkercad logo, it takes you back to your dashboard. Okay, and then you can go to Learn, Lessons, See All, and do the next one. Okay, so again, make sure you get initials when you finish each design lesson. And to always go back to your dashboard, you can just click the Tinkercad logo in the top left. Okay, when you're done with a lesson, if you want to go back over here on your little dashboard at the bottom, it says Lessons. It'll show you all the lessons you've done. So you can see that I've done several. And here's the one we did a few seconds ago. So hopefully that gets you started. Again, as always, if you have any specific questions or struggles or you're not able to log in, please send me a remind message and/or an email, and I will get back to you as quickly as I can. Good luck. Happy designing.